We have breaking news in the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. The San Francisco 49ers have traded Deebo Samuels to the Washington Commanders for a pack of Annihilators and a bag of Lays, the 50-cent bag. Y'all know me and Steve are going to talk about it and break it down, but you got to hear this music first.
And
Welcome to your number one spot for all NFL news and content, NFL Central.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into another episode of NFL Central. We bringing y'all breaking news. Ensure that you tune in, hit the like button, and subscribe. I'm Bobby, and I'm with Stevo. Stevo, the 49ers trade Deebo Samuel to the Washington Commanders for a 5th round pick. That is not a typo. That is not a mishap. That is not a mistake. A 5th round pick. How you feeling, big dog?
I thought we was going for 40 acres and a mule. They gave this man up for a sick ass mule. Like what? Okay. So we knew there was some smoke in there, and there was some fire with the relationships that was going on between Devo and the 49ers. And we knew it was rocky, and there was potential that they might get a trade done with him. Now, I'm gonna address two things: the pick and the team. First, I'm gonna talk about the pick. Hell of a signing to add Deebo Samuel to your squad. Already having a Terry McLaurin on your team, and what did this year. I think he had statistically his best year as a pro, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And just another weapon for Jaden Daniels and the rest of the Commanders to use. But the biggest thing for them, they got a ton of money, and they only gave up a 5th pick. Now let's talk about this 5th pick. They don't like him. It's that clear. They don't like him, and they were just ready to get him out of here because the caliber player he is, at least a third, a second, or something. That's as much as people don't think he's the best, because of course he's not the best wide receiver in the league. He's one of, if not a top 10 type of wide receiver. So, yeah, and you can use him in a bevy of different ways in the backfield, in the slot, as a wide X. Hey, to get him for only a 5th, kudos to Magic and them.
Hey, shout out to the Washington Commanders. I want to spend my time with them first. Shout out to the Washington Commanders for saying, "Hey, we got a little taste of it, but now we trying to go back to the pot for another bowl." You know what I'm saying? And you seen what this young quarterback can do for your organization and your squad. You see if you continue to build and place these building blocks around him, you give yourself a good chance. Because look what he did when there was still obvious holes on the team this past season. Now you start to do a little bit more patchwork, pretty the thing up, and who knows? And I got to give the organization credit. They got rid of the old owner, washed them out, came in and did everything correctly from top to bottom. That's how you start rebuilds. That's how you build solid foundations, and hopefully they can continue to this. Stevo, I think this is one of the most important pieces, though. They got to keep up with the Eagles. The Eagles are starting to make noise in that division. They just want a chip.
Yep.
They just beat y'all in the playoffs. You got to go ahead and make sure you keep your footing, because Stevo, when Diana Rossini reports something, she hearing the right stuff. And the Eagles are trying to get Myles Garrett. At this point, they cheating.
I thought this was cheating because I'm like, God damn, like how did they even give this motherfucker a 5th pick? But yeah, if they get Myles Garrett, Roger Goodell, you gotta veto that. You can't allow that. Ain't right. That is not right. That is not fair. That's not fair. Like you did everything in your power to protect the quarterback, and he ain't gonna be protected on Sunday, and they go against the Eagles. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, that's gonna be vicious.
That's like putting the top. You already got the best pack of African dogs that you possibly have. You gonna go get the King Zagumba lion, the lion of the pack. You gonna bring him right next to him, and be like, "There you go." Hey,
that's cheating, bro.
They going. They said Patrick Dynasty. Who we got a
On real,
dynasty?
Patrick who? But man, back on topic, bro. I just I kind of understand it from the 49ers because I want to let's bring some perspective to the other side of the discussion.
You know.
I think that the 49ers, they had to do it, or not necessarily with Deebo, but had to make a decision between Ayuk and Deebo. You just paid Ayuk though. Deebo, he not, he got lesser time ahead of him than, you know what I'm saying, as he continues to age. So I guess you had to make that tough decision. But the 5th round pick is just like, to your point, it was just like, yeah, they like to hell with it. We just gonna get whatever. We just gonna have to make these changes. But I do understand from the 49ers standpoint that you eventually had to make that move, especially because with the way that you signed Ayuk and you drafted Ricky Pearsall. And he's kind of like that same type of Deebo player.
Yeah.
And we always talk about redundancy in locker rooms or with teams. And a lot of the times you don't come out successful if you don't know how to properly line it up and utilize it, which it was a bit shaky last season for a lot of 49er players and the organization last year.
No, for real. And it had to happen, like you said, like to sit out here and have this not the first year that we heard a lot of rumblings of this of not being such a good pairing and parentship between the two, which is the front office and Debo. So yeah, it was just coming to a point where you could just tell that he did not like being there. He didn't want to be there no more. And he wanted out. And they sent him to a good place. But hey, they must really, really, really believe in Ricky Pearsall. Because, hey, yeah, he got some traits, but I don't know if he got the same amount of traits that Deebo once had. So, hey, if you got somebody in mind that can fit in that role, or possibly that you got in mind to draft, by all means do it. But the thing we always got to say, if you going to swing, you got to hit.
Yeah, and they swing it. And I'm interested to see how the Washington Commanders, this free agency, the draft go for them too, because you making moves like this, you saying you trying to go for it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And
This
no
is
ifs.
this is a move that Dallas Cowboys should have been doing. Yeah, we gonna crap on y'all too. Because y'all talking about some y'all going all in and ain't move. But back to the Commanders, you just look at the entire thing. You interested in what's gonna happen with the Eagle situation and all these other players and around the league to see how the Commanders can continue to add talent to this. Because if the Eagles, every time a team wins a Super Bowl, you got to let people go.
Yeah.
Because they guys going to try to cash in. So it's going to be interesting to see if the Commanders might still an Eagle player here or
They
still some
got two
other
chances
talents.
out of it.
Yeah, they
They
got
got
some
two
chances.
shots out of it. So I feel like you can also have the argument that it ran its course. We tried, it didn't work. We failed. Let's go a different direction.
Yeah.
But like I said, I still feel like it's like me and Kev were talking about with Alex Caruso and them. Could still got a better pick out of that.
You know what I'm saying? Still could have got a better pick. I'm with you. I would have asked for a third. I think
Yeah,
that's fair.
third or second at least.
Shit, I seen guys like Chase Claypool come to my team for a second. I'm just saying.
That's why I say like it must have been some bad blood.
Yeah, I so you kind of understand it from both sides, but hey, man, that's that. We told y'all we're gonna be rocking and rolling when the breaking news come. We're gonna definitely make sure we got this thing linked up too, so y'all can have some interaction in the chat. Stevo, you got anything left, bro?
No. Hopefully the next breaking news is with our Chicago Bears.
Hey, and then that'll be good. We won't be on it.
We're gonna be on both.
All right, you talking about? But hey, that is it from us, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Continue to support the squad. Support us over here. We putting in that work. And we hope y'all enjoying the content. We appreciate the comments down below. Let's continue to grow this thing. But that is it, y'all. Enjoy the breaking news and enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Unless, obviously, we get another breaking news. And then we'll be right back in there, motherfuckers, basically ending the same exact way. But until later, we're going to holler at y'all, man. Peace.